This is Jamie with BarI. This video is part of our Why BarI series, where we delve into some of the big picture questions about why you should consider using BarI for your inventory system. In this video, we're going to talk about the benefits of having 3 tiers of analysis and no contracts so that you can either pick the right level of detail analysis that's right for your business, or you can start with the basics of counting, then move up to doing liquor cost by category, and then looking at level 3 or down to the serving inventory. So BarI has a number of different products, and in the last video we talked about how we can use variable expert support to help you get the most out of your efforts. In this video, we're going to delve into the different levels of analysis that are provided by our 3 different main products. So the 3 products are BarI Speed Count, BarI Complete, and BarI Pro, or Speed Count Pro. So BarI Speed Count is simply a very fast, efficient, and auditable way to count your bar's liquor inventory. So it provides the ability to set up self-to-sheet mapping, divide counts up between multiple people, set up items by scanning their existing barcodes and pulling from our database of 35,000 items. When you're doing counts themselves, you can obviously change the map easily, rescan barcodes, but it loads in the order things were set up and counted last time. So you're not having to scan every bottle every time you count, only those items that have moved, which is much, much more efficient, as well as increasing accuracy. When you have open containers, whether they're kegs of beer or bottles of liquor and wine, we have Bluetooth scales, so you can weigh them accurate to the 10th of an ounce in the case of liquor and wine. And the calculations will automatically be done. So we're not guesstimating if it's a 0.6 or a 0.7 or arguing about the difference there. And the end result is the second you count or weigh that last bottle and finalize your count, you'll instantly have a full list of everything that's been counted, organized by category. You can sort by subcategory, and you can view that information on the screen and also export it into Excel or formats that are friendly with restaurant accounting systems like Restaurant 365. So that's a great starting point and also a good product for people that are already doing their analysis using another system like Restaurant 365. Stepping up from that, if you wish to integrate your purchase prices so you can calculate inventory on hand and then integrate the value of your purchases each period so you can calculate how much alcohol you used and divide it by your sales to calculate your liquor cost, that's analogous to what most bars at least are trying to do. And typically, ideally every week, but sometimes every 2 weeks or end of month, we'll do a full inventory count and input all of the prices, purchases, sales, and calculate liquor cost by category. So that's level 2, and BarI's system makes all those calculations much more automated and faster, so that perhaps maybe one of the reasons you only do monthly inventory is because it takes so long and you don't get reliable, accurate numbers. Well, if the process takes less time and is more effective and automates some of the calculations, that'll improve that situation. So for many bars like complex environments, casinos, hotels, just getting to the point of having accurate liquor cost is a big win. And then finally, with our Pro version, we've blogged a lot about this, but the idea with the Pro version is that most bars are pouring more alcohol than what they're actually selling. And so if you precisely compare what's being sold and poured for every product, you can measure what is missing, the dollar value. You can look at it in terms of overall percentages, both for an individual item, for a category, and for the bar. And what we see is most bars scoring in the range of 85%. So they're missing 15%. Until you measure what your level of shrinkage is and what your losses are, it's difficult to determine, what effort we need to make and the value of that. When you can see the dollar value that's missing each period, it's a very useful tool. When you can see, for instance, where your liquor cost is today and what it would be if every drop was rung up correctly, that's a very powerful tool to optimize a lot of different areas of your bar business. So the idea, as said with BarI, is that we've got these 3 tiers: just counting, liquor cost by category, or down to the serving results. And the way our billing works, you just pay a monthly subscription for the software license for those 3 tiers of analysis, and then you can use our live training, setup, and support account manager services just at the start during setup, or on an ongoing basis, or as taper that off and use the system self-service. But having those 3 tiers of analysis and no contracts, so you can switch between them as your sales volume and performance dictates, is a really effective way to balance what you're doing and the costs of using an inventory system. As always, thanks for watching. Let us know if there's any other topics you'd like us to address. Thank you.